as the spectrum of conditions helped by yoga therapy and yoga therapeutic models grow, what is yoga therapy and who is a yoga therapist is a matter of increasing interest and concern, both in the medical and yogic communities.
As opposed to coming in for a really wonderful general movement class, when you're dealing with a yoga therapist, you are going to be talking about what your specific aches and pains or issues are and how we might be able to apply the tools and practices of yoga to empower someone to progress on their way towards health and wellness. So we have found these tools to be particularly useful for people with a lot of anxiety, for athletes, for executives with stiff backs, for a lot of different kinds of mental health issues of various sorts. We have found it to be very powerful as a breathing practice to help people sort of step back and take a moment and find themselves. I would say that's probably the strongest use for us. We do end up at the Stress Management Center with a lot of special populations that happen mostly by accident. And I would say that the main piece that differentiates a yoga teacher from a yoga therapist is that therapeutic eye and a very great depth of training. So when we're looking at yoga therapy, we are asking people to have, we train people about medications, all the top medications and how they actually work in the body, so that you know when you're working with someone whether you are dealing with an issue that they're having that's actually a side effect of a medication, or if it's something that is physically or structurally going on in the body. We work a great deal with Western healthcare models so that we understand what our clients are talking about and what that diagnosis means. From learning how to translate that summary statement in an MRI so that people can actually understand what's going on with their knee or their back or their shoulder. So we are working with a depth of knowledge. A yoga therapist is going to have a depth of knowledge that isn't required of a standard yoga teacher. So I am seeing the doors opening all over the place for yoga as a therapeutic tool and yoga therapists, and I'm excited for what the future holds, and I'm running as fast as I can down that road.
My guest today was Gueth. She is a 38-year veteran of yoga and has been teaching yoga therapy for 20 years. And her studio, the Stress Management Center of Marin, is the first Bay Area studio being awarded accreditation in yoga therapy training from the International Association of Yoga Therapists.